Welcome to Max2. My name is Louis Sherichel, and the boss on the internet is the Sony A9. Sony announced the Sony A9 on the 19th of this month. The camera been making noise. Great camera for photographers. Easy time for the Panasonic GH5 to move over and make room for the Sony A9. Not so fast. If shooting video is your bread and butter, the Panasonic GH5 is still a relevant camera that we're not gonna go ahead and compare with the Sony A9 because the Sony A9 was designed to compete with the Canon 1DX and the Nikon D5. D5 will cost you about $6,497, while the Canon 1DX will cost you $599. The Sony A9 itself a little bit costly too, not gonna cost you that much, but however, you're gonna pay around $4,500 for the body only, which can give you two GH5 plus 25mm f1.4 Panasonic Leica lens. What make the Sony A9 a great camera? Like I said, this is a camera that is designed for professional photographers, especially those that shoot sports and wildlife. The A9 has a 24 megapixel full frame CMOS sensor, blackout free. When we say blackout free, it means when you're taking these pictures, you can basically see those pictures because you don't have a mirror that's basically closed each time you take a pictures for you to check back and see if you got a good shot. The blackout free means as you're taking these pictures, you can see them on your screen. What makes this great is because the camera can shoot at 20 frames per second with autofocus tracking. Basically, while you're shooting, if your subject is moving, the camera has the ability to basically track this subject without losing sight of it. For example, if you are shooting with a DSLR and you take a picture, the mirror closed, because the DSLR doesn't have the blackout free option. When you're trying to take a second picture, the camera basically gonna have to start tracking again. But on the Sony A9, it will not lose the sight of that object when it's moving. As you take a picture, it keep on tracking the subject without losing sight of it. This makes the camera a great camera because you have the option while seeing your object on screen, you do not lose sight of it and you keep taking pictures. The camera have 5-axis steady shot inside stabilization, magnesium alloy body, and finally dual SD card. So remember, we know a lot about this camera. We know it has dual SD card. It can also shoot 4K at 30p. I said it clearly, 4K at 30p, not 4K at 60p like the Panasonic GH5 can do, because these two cameras are built for different purpose. I don't know if Sony gonna release a camera later on. As we know, they got the A7R2 and the A7S2. The A7R2 was geared toward more pictures, and the A7S2 geared toward more for those of us that shoot video. I know Sony released camera fast. It will not be a big surprise to me if on Monday during NB that Sony released another camera called the A9R or A9S that's geared toward more video than the A9. Also, we still have a few unknown because Sony cameras are kind of like, we don't know if that camera overheat. And they also said he has a touch screen. I usually call them touch to focus, just the A6500, but according to different reports that keep coming from Sony, this is a better screen. Like on the A6500, when you're on bright sunlight outdoor, you're shooting, there is no way you'll be able to see your screen clearly. But on this one, it looked like they redesigned it for people to see their screen even if it's bright out. A lot of unknown on this camera so far. We know it is a great camera for people that shoot pictures, but for video, even if the camera also can take quality video, 4K 30p, and body image stabilization, there is no denying we have a better screen And remember, touch to focus. Myself, Sony can tell me whatever they want. It's not a touch screen because you cannot dive into the menu while touching the screen. They put all these features inside that camera, have it to track the subject and no blackout free, so you can see exactly what are you shooting. The camera can also shoot 4K at 30p. So we don't have 4K 60p. Probably a lot of people was expecting that because the Panasonic GH5 recently come out with the 4K 60p, the only camera on that price range that can do it. Even though that the price range of this camera probably will unqualified for people to talk about the 4K 60p because this is a very costly camera, $4,500. So this is a camera for photographers, especially those that shoot wildlife, and a great camera, great still camera. So I know a lot of people are trying to compare with the Panasonic GH5. I will not do that because those cameras are designed in two different brain sets, one for video and the other one for photo. As you can see, Panasonic designed the GH5, put 4K 60p and body image stabilization. A lot of this picture 10-bit 422, which the Sony A9 doesn't have the 10-bit 422. So you can see that this is a camera that is designed especially for photographers. A lot of people question which one do you think the Sony A9 is better than this. No, this camera is better than the other one because they are designed with different brand set. The Sony A9 is a great photo camera that can shoot quality video the same way the Panasonic GH5 is a great camera that can take quality pictures. So this is what I have to say about the A9 that is out. Great photo features inside that body, but we still need to know, is that camera gonna overheat, how long it can shoot video, even though we know it's not made specifically to shoot video, but that blackout free, that 20 frames per second that you can shoot pictures while the camera track the subject. Those are great features. So this is what we have to say about the Sony A9. If you like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber to this channel, we would love for you to subscribe. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button and share this video with your friend on the social network, and we're gonna put link on the description down below. If you're looking to buy the Sony A9, it's on for pre-order as I'm talking to you right now. So we will have link on the description down below. Check this link so you can see exactly. Remember the price, $4,500. And as always, I will catch you on the next video.